Ring culture, defined in basketball as the practice of judging teams or players on how many championships they've won. It's become a cause of debate in the NBA over the last few years. Current legends like Kevin Durant and Damian Lillard saying they don't like what the NBA has become, and the NBA fans don't even like basketball, they just like winning. Football fan discourse is leaning in the same direction. Simply put, if you haven't won, you're not a success. But how true is that? Is that a good narrative to spin? How important is winning in football? Obviously, I'm biased as a Crystal Palace fan. I've never seen my team win any trophies, but I think we are losing touch with what football is all about. If you think a football team is purely defined by their trophy count, then you don't like football. You're not a football fan, you're a winning fan. And everyone is a winning fan. There are so many teams in my lifetime that captured the heart and the imaginations of people that didn't win anything. England under Southgate reunited an entire nation, whether you like it or not. Spurs under Pochettino, that was a joyous football project. Arteta has revived Arsenal from near death to one of the most complete teams in the Premier League. And Jurgen Klopp only won one Premier League title, but I still have that team down as the second best in Premier history. Smite me down. Ring culture oversimplifies sport. It ignores context. Jurgen Klopp would have 3 Premier League titles if he didn't have to play against the best team in Premier League history and the best manager in Premier League history in Pep Guardiola. If he had won 2 more Premier League titles in the years where he lost to Pep, would that make him a better manager? Does that make Liverpool a better team? Not for me. Klopp's legacy goes way beyond trophies and what he achieved, even if that trophy count was great. It was his humility, his personality, the way he represented Liverpool as a city, the entertainment he provided, and the improvement that happened throughout his tenure. Good seasons lead to success. They don't have to have trophies within them to be good. Let me give you an example. Last season, Man United won the FA Cup and Arsenal won nothing. Look me in the eye with a straight face and tell me that Man United had a better season than Arsenal last year, that they were a better team, that their fans were more happy. You can't. Man United fans will swap the position with Arsenal like that. If Harry Kane wins the Bundesliga this season with the best team in Germany, does that make him a better striker overnight? Does that improve his legacy because he moved to Bayern Munich, the best team in Germany? I don't think it should. Harry Kane will always be a top 2 England striker ever with Wayne Rooney, regardless if he wins the Bundesliga or not, or the Champions League or anything. What makes him good, for example, is the football that he plays, is finishing, his link-up play, not how many trophies he's won. Think of all the Premier League fans, such as myself, that have never watched their team win a trophy. Is my team a failure? Should I have enjoyed the last 26 years of existence because Crystal Palace have never won a major trophy? You tell me. Do I not love football as much as Man United fans or Chelsea fans because they have won something? I would actually argue I love it more. You find a love within football that goes beyond trophies when you stop focusing on it, and people need to rediscover that love because that is where the joy of football exists. I'm not saying winning trophies isn't important. Of course it is important. The best teams are judged on trophies. It's a good way to differentiate players. But it's not everything. People are becoming obsessed with it because it's an easy stick to beat your rivals with. This might be harsh, but I think a lot of the great Premier League teams of the modern era lack history, so point to winning trophies as their mentality, as their identity. If your club's identity is winners, serial winners, you haven't got an identity. That's not an identity. Did you fall in love with that football team because of them winning or because of a deeper love, a deeper understanding, a deeper connection to that team? If you didn't fall in love with them for the latter reason, oh dear. The actual act of football is starting to be viewed as a means to an end. The only thing that matters is trophies or prize money or wages, not how we actually got there, which is by playing football. As a collective, we need to rediscover the love of the sport that goes beyond just how many medals did you collect at the end of each season. If we did, I think we would all be a lot happier. So tell me in the comments down below, why do you love your football team? And if it's because they won a trophy, because they always win finals, or they're not bottlers, you support the wrong team. Go and support your local team. Anyway, like and subscribe. New video style again. Hope you enjoyed it. It's just sitting here with the mic and chatting. It's like a one-man podcast, except it's 5 minutes long. Digestible content, Gen Z, brain rot. I'm waffling.